Dang! My voice is a little, ooh, child. Honey, we going to a bachelorette party, baby. Yes, honey. Mm, 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 mm. My voice is, I don't know, something going on with my voice today. But anyway, we are going to a bachelorette party today. All right. Housewives of Atlanta review. So, today is a big day, y'all. I know we've been waiting for this episode for the longest. We've heard rumors about what's happening. We've seen little snippets. But today was the day, honey. So, what they did in the previous episode, Candy got all of the girls' outfits. I mean, from head to toe. You know, and it's so crazy. Maybe, she know their personalities, because when we see them in these outfits, it's like, dang, that really, it really complimented them and it really matched them. So along with that, baby, when I tell you, Portia was off the chain. I don't know what it is about this quarantine. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because we get so stressed out about life. When we get a chance to release, baby, we gone. You can't stop us. We on the move. You can't do nothing but let us run wild. And that's exactly what happened. Child. So anyway, Candy is the mistress of the night. Okay. And so everybody gets names. Everybody, before Cynthia comes down. So Cynthia, she comes downstairs and they surprise her. And everybody has to introduce themselves. Candy is the mistress of the night. Her name is Angel. Portia's name was Miss Peach Juice. What's her name? Tanya was Miss Trinigal. Drew was Miss Lickety Split. Shanice was Miss Aqua or Vagina Drip. Vagina Drip or some shit. Tanya was Dynasty. And Kenya was Miss Chocolate, baby. Woo! She was killing that red, okay? And of course, Cynthia was 50 Cent. Yeah, Cynthia was 50 Cent. So, honey, Cynthia go upstairs and she having her little outfit, and you can kind of tell she's a little insecure about her size because, she's trying to hold her little stomach in or whatever. But, honey, you were looking good. Don't worry. You were fabulous. So, let's get with the festivities. Child. Why Cynthia had on some vibrating panties? Oh, my God. I had no idea that those existed. When I tell you, oh, my gosh. She had on the vibrating panties. So that was the first excitement of the night. The second excitement of the night, there was a swing. They put Cynthia inside of this swing, and Candy got this vibrator and started vibrating on I guess, clitoris area, I guess. I don't know, but she was vibrating all over the place, honey. So those were some of the festivities. There were alcohol everywhere. They drinking. They just having a good girl, innocent of ceremony. She tells them that there's a surprise outside. When they go outside, they see this well-known stripper named Bolo, baby. Ooh, child. Woo! Just a sexy chocolate thing in that box. Ooh, ready to jump out, honey. And while I was looking at the episode, I was like, dang, look at him. He got his Gucci. I said, dang, he Gucci down, ain't he? And then that's when they flashed to Marlo saying, yeah, he had on his Chanel. He was Chanel down, baby. And that's when Marlo was like, yeah, you better look at Bolo with his fake Chanel on, baby. I ain't give a damn. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what it was. I don't give a damn. It looked good. Long as you dress it up, it's all right with me. So Bolo, he comes in. He, Cynthia, she, puts her little money right there, and then he goes to the bathroom. So at this point, Let me calm down. I was so excited for the episode. I seen it. I seen it like twice. Honey, when I tell you that Portia, child, Portia said, where Bolo and his thing at? Where Bolo at? Where Bolo? Let's go get Bolo. Bolo, we want to know, are you going to come back? And he's like, okay, what about the cameras or whatever? Oh, don't worry about that. You come back, ain't gonna be no cameras. I was like, we looking now, but Candy was talking to Latoya, and Latoya was like, we really can't get down because of all these cameras. And Candy was like, I don't care about these cameras. You know what I mean? Whatever. So he comes out, and this is when everybody calls themselves going around the house, turning off all the cameras. Now, you all know that your lives are being scripted everywhere you go, everything you do. So you know there's going to be some type of camera there. But the camera crew did leave, and they did give them some privacy. And when they gave them some privacy, baby, I had to look at the episode like twice. I had to rewind it. Comcast was playing games with me because every time I tried to rewind it to that certain part, it cut off on me. So I had to go back, and then I had to go to something else and then look at it again. Child. We go to the next day. The first people that we see Cynthia. Cynthia and Drew. Drew comes in her room like this little innocent old lady, like she ain't did nothing. Drew was just like, yeah, Cynthia, what you got going on? I see this bra on top of the TV. That bra on top of the TV wasn't nothing compared to what y'all were doing downstairs, baby. Marlo, it was so wicked, wacky, wild. Marlo had to sleep in her damn dressing room. Go damn figure. She had to end up in that damn room anyway because y'all just did everything and just everything. It was going down. Did y'all even go to sleep? Did y'all even blink your eyes? So, Cynthia says that, yeah, she stayed downstairs because she had to find out if it was the real thing. And Cynthia said, you know what? It is the real thing, baby. Don't get it twisted, honey. So Drew said, yeah, I went upstairs, but guess what? I went back down. She's that's a little innocent part. I went back down. Child. When I tell you, I wrote some of it down. Kenya, oh my gosh. Kenya gets up and she talks to Cynthia. She said, Cynthia, I don't know what was going on. I was getting up, going to make my baby some milk. And I just kept hearing these weird noises in the hallway. And it sounded like, two people. And it sounded like it was a little bit more than just giving a private dance. Child, and then the camera started flickering. And we see Drew. I don't know what Drew, I seemed like they were getting private dances, but it was so hard to tell because we couldn't see through the window. And even though we didn't want Kenya to tell us what was going on, but we kind of wanted her to tell us what was going on so that we'll know what was going on. Because when they showed the camera from the outside of the house, you could kind of see like a black silhouette. I could see Drew. I don't know. She said she was on her back. You know what I'm saying? Something to those sorts. That's what she said. And honey, they also showed Portia and Toya making out, honey. Child, wee. Then they showed Tanya and Portia, and Tanya was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." Da, 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 da. She was kind of seeing. We could still see her silhouette. You couldn't see, we couldn't really see, but you can kind of see the shadows of what they were doing. Child, Kenya, she investigated. They also went on a fishing trip. Now, Marlo, I love her styles, but sometimes you got to dress for the occasion. But she did, but they went on a fishing trip, and they caught a shark. Ooh, wee, yay. So, Kenya at the house, she's interrogating Toya, trying to see what was her part in the whole ordeal. And Toya was like, look, I went to bed 6 o'clock in the morning. I was I was on Instagram. I don't know what was going on, but you know what I'm saying. We did see Bolo leave at 6 in the morning. And not only that, Candy gave them stacks of money to get him. So whatever happened was well worth the while. But during the part, Portia was going around saying, "Did you get some of Bolo? Did you get some of Bolo? Did you get some of Bolo? Did you get some of Bolo?" Like, ooh, child, ooh, woo. So Kenya, she's asking, of course. So Toya was like, "I ain't got nothing to do with that or whatever." So then she goes and talks to Candy, and Candy is like, "Look, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just know we had fun and, come on. And then what really got me is the fact that Kenya's saying that, oh, you guys were doing things that you weren't supposed to do. I last thought we were all grown. Okay? We don't think it was proper for you to bring your baby and ride on the private jet to come to the place, but you did. Because what? You grown. So how dare you try to judge anybody else? It was a bachelorette party. What do you expect? They were having fun. And no telling what you heard, what you was scared. Hell, you should have went in the room, but you had your baby because that's how you wanted to be. That's how you wanted to have it set up. Were you jealous? Was it that important? But I also know that us in TV, outside in the world, us we want to know too. So whatever. So what was also cute was the fact that they had it like Basic Instinct. They questioning everybody, trying to find out what was going on. And the most cooperative person was Kenya. Kenya threw it back, baby. She threw it all the way back to Sharon Stone, baby, when she was in the interrogation room and she opened them legs and she said, she don't know nothing, but she knows she heard a lot that was going on. So this whole time, Kenya's still walking around trying to ask everybody what was happening. Then when they came back from the fishing trip, it got around to Portia. And Portia is like, look, I don't know what she's trying to insinuate, but last I checked, I was grown and she don't need to check me for nothing. And Tanya, you good, you my friend, and I'm gonna take up for you, period. So it's like, did something really happen or whatever? But whatever happened, keep in mind, it is y'all business, whatever happened. So in the midst of between that, we have Marlo and Kenya talking to each other. And, I guess Marlo, by them being on the show for the longest, and Marlo has been on the show for a while, they need to go on and give Marlo her peach. Like, just go on and give her peach. Because I totally forgot that at one point, her and Kenya was cool. I think what happened with her and Kenya was Nene, because she was Nene's, who did she came on with? I think she came on as Nene's friend and then got close to Kenya. And once Nene and Kenya were not talking to each other. No, I think it was at one point Kenya and Marlo was not talking to Nene, or was it the opposite way around? I can't really remember, but I do kind of remember that hiccup when Marlo was on Nene's side. Bitch, you my friend. Support me, bitch. Support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nene feel like, hey, nobody else you can't be friends with nobody else but her. You know what I'm saying? Baby, that ain't how life goes. You got to network and get around and know people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be their best friend. They ain't got to be your friend up here. They can kind of be your friend down here. They can be your associate. But it's pretty good. You need to get out and, meet people. And you never know who you might meet. You never know who you might need. So, whatever. So, anyway, they were able to mend their situation, because Marlo threw jabs at Kenya. Kenya threw jabs at Marlo. You know what I'm saying? But they needed to come to some medium. Then she was like, oh, so Marlo was like, oh, now I get to hold the baby. She was like, oh no, it's levels. Girl, bye, whatever. So anyway, they made their situation, and meanwhile, the other girls are making a crab broil. That's what we finna eat tonight. So, what's her name? Portia. She says she talks to Toya, because we all know that Toya is Kenya's side piece or whatever. And so Portia want to know, how do you feel about, Kenya doing this? And she was like, you know what? She's really turning our, fun, into something that is really not even supposed to be. And I'm kind of feeling a certain way about it. And Portia says, ooh, child, she does have a little itty bitty backbone. We see she got some type of backbone, honey. That situation really messed Portia up so much that Portia did not want to eat. Now, when is the time we see that Portia don't want to eat no food, baby? She was like, I don't even want to eat. And then she get mad because Marlo and Kenya come down and they mend their situation. And she's like, I don't even want to have nothing to do with this. But, it's all good. Take it in stride. So, basically, Portia is not in no playing mode. She dead ass serious. So, honey, when I tell you this had to be the best, this had to be the best episode since I don't know when, but they got down on this one. And I don't know what had happened, but honestly, I think that Portia, because they were in this middle room, Portia and Tanya, they did something with him. I don't know exactly what they did with him, but they got down. They put it like this: Bolo got his money's worth. Shit, I kind of think Drew did something with him. I don't know what the fuck happened, but something did go down to the point where I heard that Tanya didn't want to film no more. Like, come on now, come on. An empty wagon will holler, a hit dog will holler, whatever. If you didn't do nothing, you ain't do nothing. Keep it like that. So, with that all being said, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the show. And, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.